Hello everyone, I'm Faded Oasis. Thank you for tuning in to my stream here on twitch.tv/Faded Oasis or watching the VOD on youtube.com/@Faded Oasis. It is another chill Monday of building Lego. Hey Molly, how are you? I'm building Lego Rivendell, as you can see. It's coming along pretty nicely. And then I got up to the point last stream where they told me, as you can see on screen, hey, you're going to need to open 3 bags and also get the 2 large plates. And you're building this roof. So it's going to be a nice chill stream of monotonous building. Good unpack your board games? Nice. Now, are they just unpacked or are they like put on shelves and whatnot? How'd you organize them? I also built a tiny little thing. I remembered that. Can you see? No, this is in the way. Is Lego Bowser back here? I remembered that he had a giant base that he normally sat on that I don't use because it doesn't fit in the shelves. And I'm like, oh, that base is made up of a whole bunch of large plates, and I just scrounged a few from the bottom of that, and I'm like, let me build like a little platform for all the minifigs that come with this. Because I don't know where I'm going to put them yet, and it's not like there's a floor here to put them. Anyway, music is on random today because I didn't feel like ordering them. I figure we'll see what comes up. Alright, should we get into it? Should I open all these bags? Yeah, let's open all these bags. I'm gonna mute to open these bags, of course. Hundreds of tiny little tiles. I figure I'll leave them like this. We don't need to separate them out by color. And I'll just put them over there until we need them. Because I presume that I'm going to need all of them at once. Put them on the shelves. I wish I took a photo of how I had it before. A few games I don't know how to fit them. But I do have extra cubes of space in the Kallax. Yeah, Tetrising board games is tough. Because everything seems standard size. And then you put them on the shelf and it's like, wait a minute, hold on. Why is this box 2 centimeters shorter than this other box? How can I shove these in here? What's today's code for? If you watch all the streams this week, there's a secret code that you can decode. Alright, so what do we need here? We need one of these. And like a 10 by 1? Was that 12 by 1? 12 by 2? I know how to numbers. What? Molly didn't have stream open yesterday when we were playing. There was a different code yesterday. If you watch all of the streams this week, there will be different codes on every day, and you can decode a secret message. This is day 2. And this is not a way to get you to play Blueprints. It is entirely unrelated to Blueprints. Although there will be a code on the Blueprints stream. This roof is going to be a lot larger than I thought, isn't it? So we still have a whole bunch of these. Oh dear. What? That is a whole lot of hinges. What was the code yesterday? You'll have to watch the streams every day this week. And in case you miss anything, I upload all my VODs to youtube.com/@fadedoasis. I'm not going to tell you the code that defeats the purpose of having a different code on every day. Alright, I need like 1,000 of these. 17 of these. I've lost count of how many I have. I would assume it's all of them. And then I need a single gray tile. Alright, that looks like all of them. So, on this side it's 3 of them. And then the tile. And then hinges the rest of the way across. Oh, the tile is going to be because that's where the tower is over here. That you now can't see. This tower here. That makes sense. Alright, I was right, it was all of them. Alright, now I turn this upside down and add some support pieces. I'm gonna take out the big chunks out of this pile too. Alright. Not this one. Need a 5x1? Yep. There we go. Oh, then we do these. Then turn this over. And put a 3x1 that's the... So there's like a tan and like an orange. But it's a pale, like a burnt orange, kinda. And it's a desaturated tan. I don't know what these colors are. But I'm gonna call them tan and orange, just so I can differentiate them. Because otherwise, I'm gonna go crazy. Another tan one here. I hope the tan ones are just so that, like, when you're looking through the tiles, it looks like some sections of the roof are slightly more worn than others. think that'd be good. Okay, so now we're building down. Like that. We also need one of these tan ramps or angles or whatever. And then one on this side. There we go. And then attach a 1x2 by a single pip. Absolutely. Then turn it around and add more supports. There we go. Oh, and two of these as supports. There it goes. All right. Then turn it over again. Here's two, one of these, and two of these. Okay, so we go a 1x2 here. Oops. Okay, so the orange angled support was so that this looks fine here, I guess. So we don't have just like bright white right here. That makes sense. And then on this side, two of these. Everything else can go away. Oh, then I dumped out my container. All right. One of these, an L, a white 1x2, an orange 1x2, and that's it. So we already have a 2x4 here. So we're adding another one. One of the tan angles. An L. Another tan angle. 1x2. And then I put the white one underneath. Like so. All right, it's time to build everything. So it is saying, okay, we do have this one long piece to use for straightening things. Is that not the... So place 53 of these. And then straighten them. I don't know. They're just showing that, oh, look, here's how to get them straight, and here's how it'll look like straight. And then add more, and add more, and add more. Great. How many pieces is this total? Because I put 2 bags of like 100 each. There's 53 blue. Plus 36 plus 24, so that's plus 60. What was it? 53? So that's 113. 119. 140. 161. 196. Oh, and then there's more. 200, 266. Okay. That's a lot of pieces. I wonder if it's easier for me to leave this up or for me to go step by step. Let's go step by step. And let's switch to here. All right. Separating out all the blues from all the oranges here. We'll just drop 2 pieces. This grayish blue is a little hard to see in the dark. Hey, Board Games PT, thanks for that follow. There we go. All right, so starting all the way in the top left. It's already crooked, but that's fine. We'll fix it later. Like this all the way across, right? Yep. Except for the one gap at the gray tile. These are wild. Can't believe you got to align them like that. Well, they're just normal square 1x1, so they're supposed to be put on, you know, square with everything so that you line up other pieces next to it. But we're putting them on diagonal because, well, because it told us to, but also because F the rules. Oh wait, this goes one lower. I probably would have preferred a long tile instead of a long plate here, so I didn't have the plates pips knocking into the rest of the build. I wonder if there's a long tile that I could grab off of the main build right now. Probably. Not that one. Unless I want to break something. No, it's fine. We can use this green one. So we leave a gap, but there would be one here. Would help if I put them on the right way instead of upside down. Right, and at the end we just continue and it goes like this. All right. So now basically just getting the green piece in there and then pushing that way to line up these tiles against each other. Come on. Okay, these are all way too crooked. There we go. Now I can fit them in here. right. Rookie mistake the way it's doing it, putting the pips on this side, because then you're grinding them against the pieces. Alright, then a yellow border all the way across. Alright, so let's separate yellow from green. I got really nothing to talk about today, nothing too interesting. A few things happen at work that I don't want to discuss because I don't like talking about work on stream. My camera's still over there and not over there. I don't like talking about work on stream that much. Basically, I found out that last week when I thought I wasted 6 hours at work, I probably only wasted 4, but the jury's still out on the rest. I don't know. Hey chat, ask me anything. So we're starting here. We're just going all the way across. This is good music for October. What's my favorite ice cream? Okay. So I don't know if I've mentioned this on stream, but what's my favorite X makes me immediately forget all of my favorite everythings. So also my favorite like food or whatever varies from day to day. Currently, I could really go for a mint chocolate chip ice cream. But there are days when I'm like, just give me that like pretzel caramel stuff. On a particularly hot day, I love a strawberry ice bar. Those are great. I liked pistachio when I was a kid, but I haven't had it in a while. I'd probably still like it. Like the bougie mint chocolate chip without green dyes and organic chocolate pieces. Nice. Yeah, unfortunately, whenever I get ice cream, it's just like the cheapest thing the supermarket has, which is why I do get strawberry ice pops a lot, because they're cheap and they're also not, they're not ice cream. They're just like frozen fruit bars. Um, I, okay, I think my favorite ice cream when I was a kid was literally anything that came in a waffle cone at the local mini golf course. It was a mini golf course and ice cream shop, and driving range, I guess, but we didn't care about the driving range. And I think they also had batting cages, but we didn't care about that either. We would just go and play 18 holes of a golf course with deteriorating carpet, um, without any the mini golf course didn't have any like special features. There were no, I guess there was one, it was a lighthouse. It wasn't even a windmill because they didn't want to have the moving part, I guess. That you shot through, and that's it. There were like there was nothing else special. But you know, it was fun. And then you finish off by getting a giant waffle cone full of ice cream. Once you have a few of these tiles lined up, it's real easy to line up the rest. Because I can just slide it through here because the blue ones are already lined up, and then I'm just like, if I get to the yellow one, it figures out where it needs to be. There we go. Alright, now those orange ones. Actually, I'm going to dump this into there and use this one. It's just a 2x2 in each of these, right? Yep. we go. What is an epic puzzle moment that sticks in your mind the most? The best thing about puzzle games is the discovery aspect. Discovering something that has been there the entire time and that you just didn't notice because it hasn't been relevant. Oh, it's just like a background element of some game, or oh, there's this patterning on the walls throughout the whole game or whatever, and then you notice that it's been important the whole time. um, those are my favorite moments from puzzle games. I will say the one that sticks out in my head the most is The Witness. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. If you've played The Witness, you know what I'm talking about. Uh, but discovering that blew my freaking mind. Hey Destiny, how are you? It is roof time. I got so many tiles to place. Alright, so it's a so it's a green under every point and then surrounded by yellows. Alright. Probably like surrounded by yellows first, huh? So yeah, there's a discovery in The Witness that is absolutely amazing. To talk about something specifically and not just be vague and give you a game name, instead I'm going to talk about the gameplay element of a different game and not tell you what game. The first puzzle game that I played that had a secret language in it, a decodable language, that also sticks in my head a lot, and that's a lot of why I like language decoding games like Chants of Sennaar, which is just about decoding a language. But that first game that you're surrounded by this fake language the entire time through the game, and it just looks like gibberish, and it's just like, oh yeah, it's funny, oh, they're saying stuff and I don't understand them, and that's just what the game is. And you go most of the way through the game, and then you're like, oh, wait a minute, this is decodable. I can learn this language. That's also a great feeling. But also just like, playing Portal 2 and solving a puzzle room and just feeling super smart about it. Because, like, you didn't have to... You barely thought about it. You're like, wait, does this connect to over here? It sure does. Great, I'm done with the room. That was fantastic. I'm so smart. That feels good too. Do you have to go find a stream of The Witness? A lot of streams of The Witness are going to be looking at puzzle screens, but I mean, if you want me to spoil it to you, I will do it off of stream. I will not do it on stream. But honestly, if you just go start Googling The Witness stuff, you'll probably find it. Destiny says, my 2DS and games all arrived. Great. All the games work. Great. The system works wonderfully, and the condition-wise, my goodness, no scuffs or dents or anything. Fantastic. So, all 4 of your copies of Brain Age work? Was it Brain Age that you had 4 copies of? Oh, 5 copies. Great. Wow, more than I thought. Only keeping 2 on notice. Yeah, you don't need 5. I would venture to say you don't need 2, and you probably don't even need 1. But, you know, people thinking they didn't need 1 is how you got 5 of them, so... I should fill these in with green as I go back. And straighten everything out. Still have your DS in a fake leather red and black case. Nice. I have my original DS. I have my DS Lite with the broken hinge. And my brother is currently borrowing my 2DS. But that's okay, because I don't think I want to play anything on it soon anyway. What I do want to play is Mario Galaxy and Galaxy 2, which just came out on Switch, but I got Hollow Knight and Hades to play through. There's so many games out right now that I want to play. Like, 6 months ago, I was in a point where I'm just like, there's no new games, I'm just going to play old stuff, this is fine. And now it's just like, well, Hollow Knight's not new, I know that. But I want to finish that up so I can play more Hades, and then I want to play Mario Galaxy, Galaxy 2, and by the time I'm done with that, Kirby Air Riders will be out. What if I told you I might be considering getting a DS Lite as well? Oh, no reason other than I want to play GBA games on a bigger screen. Okay, that's a better reason. Are the GBA games that you want to play on the Switch? Because I would say just get like a used Switch 1 if you can. Oh no, wait, because then you need to subscribe to the service, and if you don't want to pay a monthly fee to play Game Boy Advance games, that's totally fine. Yeah, a DS Lite would probably be your best option. I'm trying to think. I mean, you could get like an original DS, but the backlight on that is not great. Yeah, and the 3DS didn't have any sort of GBA slot. Yeah, I think your best option. I thought of a better way of playing Game Boy Advance games on a bigger screen, and that's go get yourself a used GameCube and a Game Boy player. You don't know where your DS charger is? That sucks. Kind of want to play Elite Beat Agents? Hell yeah, Elite Beat Agents is one of the best games on the DS. That game is crazy. I forgot exactly how crazy that game was, and someone linked to I forget what song. Oh, it was September by Earth, Wind, and Fire. And the story in that song is The mother promises her kid that they're gonna go have a picnic or go to the park over the weekend, and everything will be fine. And then she goes to her job as a meteorologist and has to announce that, oh, sorry, it's gonna be rainy all weekend. But right before announcing that, she starts thinking, like, if I say that, my kid's watching. He's gonna know that I lied. So, in a panic, she announces that it will be sunny all weekend and then has to call the Elite Beat agents for help. And the Elite Beat agents and the rest of the town, I guess, put a bunch of fans up to blow the clouds away. While you're playing September by Earth, Wind, and Fire. That game is great. It'd be more expensive than just getting a DS Lite. Oh yeah, of course. But it is the best way to play Game Boy Advance games on a giant TV. Also, the wildlife came in and did some kind of weather ritual. Did that happen? That might have happened while I was looking at the bottom screen. That sounds correct, though. That sounds like Elite Beat Agents. They did some sort of weather dance to make it sunny. Man, I wish I could just yell help really loud and then have some men in suits come and dance all my problems away. That'd be cool. Wonder why GameCube is so expensive in the UK market. Because you could play GameCube games on the Wii. And I presume that the Wii is cheap. Well, was cheap at one point. It might not be cheap anymore. Oh, you know what? I bet like the Smash Brothers scene ruined everything with Smash Brothers Melee being super popular, so they're just like buying up all the GameCubes and CRTs that they can. That happened here too. Before Nintendo re-released the controllers, just the wired GameCube controllers became so expensive. Oops. Alright. Looks good. Then draw the rest of the owl. Got it. Alright, so it's a green stripe all the way across. Was Elite Agents a Nintendo first party title, or was that like Konami or something? So they should bring that back. I don't know how, because there's not a great platform that has a stylus. And finger tapping is going to be imprecise. But it could still be fun. Although it would be like super weird to have a Switch game that you have to play in handheld mode. You need the touchscreen. Undock this thing. I should probably not rest my hand on all of the tiles because I might be like slightly turning them. That looks good. Alright, then it's a red stripe and then green 2x2 diamonds. Sorry, orange. Orange is the color I mean, not red. All my colors. I graduated from kindergarten, thank you. Yeah, I'm just going to do this side first, rather than bridging all the way across. There we go. Just trying a lot of my games on an American website is awful. You should just look for a PAL version of whatever site. Alright. Straighten these up. There we go. Looking beautiful. I did, but the PAL websites don't even have half the games you own. That's weird. They should have all the games. Alright. Now that the roof is done, what the hell else are we doing in this build? Get these back here. And these. Alright. Oh, that's what the hooks are for. We're adding these tiles with a hook on them. And we've got 17 of them to add. I'm going to add them like this and then move them later. Oops. All right. Then on the underside, make it not flat. Alright, so I need 2 of these. One of these 1x4s. I'm just gonna bridge these. And a tan 3x1. And one of these 1x2s that has a hole at the end for a connector. And this goes like this. Yes. Okay, so this is going to be how it attaches to this, is we're going to slide pegs through these holes. Confused why the angles look different on those green pieces? Oh, because I didn't flip them all down yet. And this goes here. So on the other side, do the same, bridge this thing, and then it goes the other way. No, it's different. So we do the connector piece, then some down pips, and then a 3x1. And that goes here. And then also we need a single green pit in the corner. Nobody puts green pip in a corner. Oops. All right, then more down pips here. And then all the way at the end. More connectors. Where are those gonna go? Oh, those are probably down into here. Okay. All right, so we get these U-shaped pieces. And these connectors, and then this goes here. Yep. And then another U-shaped piece, this time with only a 2x1. And then those same two connectors. And then this fits in neatly right there. The roof is attached using a 3-4-5 triangle. It provides a lot of structural stability to the model once it's attached at all 4 anchor points. Right. So we've got these square pegs, or sorry, the cross pegs. And then these are some long, these are like 3 wide connectors, but without the divisions. Just a smooth connector. All right. I was about to ask if I only put the bottom connectors on. Sorry, the top ones. Could I use it as like a set of hinges and lift the whole thing up? The answer is no. Well, yeah, because they would rotate here. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do the side that I can't see first. Line this up. There it goes. Oh. Wait, that doesn't make sense. I thought that the pieces that we slide the rods through, I thought that they would go between the 2 connectors where we stick this rod. No, I'm blocking the camera. Here, top down, Michelle. Maybe. Okay. So here we've got two connectors. These both have plus holes. So you could slide the rod right through. Why does that look terrible? There we go. Yeah, so you could slide the rod right through here. I figured the circular connector on the roof would go between these. Instead, it's going over here. So that'll be weird. All right, let me take that out. Line this up. And try and do this without being able to see it. Alright, no, I need to be able to see it. Sorry, this is going to be bad. You can't see anything that I'm doing. There it goes. Okay, so it doesn't quite work as a hinge because while the circular roof piece would rotate, the top tiles are bumping into the green on the top. So it won't rotate anyway. This is now locked into place, but not super secure. I have to do the circular rods, which go down here. Or I'll drop it. This doesn't line up. What have I done? Okay, something's wrong. Does the other side line up? The other side lines up. Okay, so I probably screwed up the roof. So now I need to undo this, which will be fun. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. There we go. Okay, so this piece here, this hole is not lining up with this. Why not? Because I put it in the wrong place. I put it here. It goes here. Lined up with this one over here. You can't see that. Lined up with the one all the way on the other side. I'm glad I was looking at where I was putting those pieces, because otherwise that would have never been secured. would have been wrong the entire time. Alright, try this again. And again, sorry about the bad camera angle. But unless I mount a camera to my face, like a GoPro or something, not really going to be a good angle for you to look at what I'm doing. And I've bumped into the elaborate design work below the arch here. I'll have to fix that in a sec. Okay, so top is secured. Now the bottom holes line up. I keep trying to support by holding something on the inside. Oh, this is the bad camera angle. I meant to do this. This. Sorry. You couldn't see anything at all. I keep trying to support the roof by trying to hold it here, where all of this elaborate design work is, which is all hanging on by like single pips. So that's not working. There we go. All right, let's add this. This piece fell off as I grabbed it. That looks good. Trying to get a good shot for the thumbnail. So, what's next? Along the roof here. So all those black down pips are hidden below the roof here. And we did a similar thing on the tower side. We actually did the same pattern on the tower section too. So this might be a continuation of it. Or is this the opposite side? This is the opposite side. Because the tower is going to go over here, and the waterfall river is going to go over there. All right, there we go. I assume this lines up perfectly. Maybe. Yeah. Almost. I think I screwed something up? What did I do? Don't do that. Don't do that. Why is that? This should line up with the front here. Then small curve, big curve. Then this. And this would go here. One of the side pips had fallen partially off. That's off of the roof. That's what was going on. Let me explain what I saw. So I was looking at the side here. I saw that this side of it. Can I zoom in on the side view here? Here's my zoom. See a cursor? You don't. Okay. So I was seeing that this corner up here was slightly lower, further down that way, than the rest of the pieces, and I was wondering what was going on. Snickerdoodle or oatmeal raisin. Is Snickerdoodle a cinnamon cookie? I'm not sure. I think it's like a cinnamon sugar, right? Anyway, oatmeal raisin. I do like cinnamon sugar, but oatmeal raisin is good. All right. So it's 7:20. I need to take a break. I'll be back. I'm going to get up and stretch, get some more water. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Stick around. And I'm back. Hi, how are you? I'm Faded Oasis. I'm building more Lego Rivendell. As you can see, I've got most of the main building done. I'm on bag number 40 of, I think, 49. So I'm almost done. Just like 1 or 2 more weeks. Maybe 3 more weeks. I just finished the roof. It looks gorgeous, honestly. I very much like how it came out. I'm gonna stop staring at it and open this next bag. And as you can see from the first instruction here, the first task is to build a Lego Legolas. Five parts? 5 parts. All right. This seems too bright. That's way better. All right. We got some pants. Lego's so excited, jumping right out of my hands. There we go. shirt with a lot of straps, leather straps on it. Legolas has two faces here, a slight smirk and extreme anger. The book says anger, so we go anger. This is supposed to fit in here, yeah? Come on. You can do it. There it goes. Alright. Legolas is super angry about having a bow that is literally as tall as he is. Taller if you remove the string. With a magic floating arrow. I don't know how that works. But sure. Alright, let's go ahead and figure out where we're putting you. Probably right here, yeah? Yeah, perfect. So we've got our whole fellowship. If I do this, switch the top down again. We've got our whole fellowship on the top two rows, and then the bottom row of some other people that were there. No, wait, we don't have a whole fellowship. This is not... No, you should be on the bottom. You're just some dude that was there. We're missing an Aragorn. Very important member. I don't know how we're in bag 40. We don't have an Aragorn yet. I guess he shows up later. Did this get brighter again? There we go. Alright, zoom out again. Oh, now that looks too dark when we're zoomed out. I don't understand this. Whatever. Alright, we're missing one member of the fellowship. Surely Strider's on his way. What do we do next? So I immediately see that small inset on the top left with a roof with a bunch of tiles on it. I'm like, oh god, we're not done with roof yet. I don't have any of those tiles in this bag, so at the very least we're not doing it this bag. And it's 7:30. We're probably not opening another bag this stream, so that'll be next stream. Look out for roof stream number 3. Alright, we have whatever this is. Then we add 4 of these 6x2 plates that have a raised section of a 1x4 with side pip 1x4. We need 4 of those. And then what? Then we add some white 3x3s. No, not there. There. And then green 1x2s that we stack up 2 of. There we go. Add some gray pips with sides. Then we need these large plate tile things. I don't know what these are. And a giant H pattern. There we go. Right there we're stacking black 6x1s on top of gray 6x1s. And we need 4 more of those side gray with side pips. And then the front face here gets some tiles. All right, then we're rounding off this side. So 6x1, sorry, 6x2, 2 3x2s, a 2x2 brick, 2 1x2s. Four of these feet thing. And 2 large rounded ramps. Start with this. Add this right in the center. These on either side. Then the feet. And the 1x2s go here, next to the brick. And the curved pieces go right on top to form a nice curved surface the whole way. And this whole thing just goes on the side here. I presume we're going to do another similar thing for the other side. Yes, but not exactly similar. Interesting. All right. We need a 3x1. 4 of these feet. A 2x1. A 1x1. A 4x1 tile. One large curved ramp. Another one, but half the width. A 6x1, 2, 1 3x2, and an L-shaped block. So we start with this and the L. And then inside goes the white 3x1 and the tile. And then on the other side goes the 3x2. It occurs to me for all this small work I should be doing like close-ups. Alright, step 3, we need the 1x1 on this side and the 2x1 on this side. Then we give it feet. And the double curved ramp on this side, a single curved ramp on this side. Oh, so it's like a step up. That makes sense. Oops. There we go. Now we're building something else, probably for the backside here, over here. And this time it's not going to tell me all the parts, it's going to do everything one step at a time. Gather up everything here. Do that. Then we put a 3x2 on either side. And then the feet. Two 1x1s, the brick patterned 1x2, and a green 1x2. There we go. A 6x1 brick, one more feet, and 1x1. So the 1x1 goes on the shoe, it goes here, and then the 1x6 goes here. Two of these curved ramps. smooth out this side. Then another foot. A 1x1 and a 4x1. Then another brick pattern piece. And two 2x1 plates. The heck is this? All right. Oh, these are going to be more steps up, aren't they? So we do that, and then we do the large curve around it, and a 1x1 brick. Then big ramp, big tall ramp, and a 2x1 plate, or a tile, rather. This goes here. Then I'm building a little table with lembas bread. There, and then we have, this is just the center pillar for a table. This isn't anything else. All right. Absolutely. Okay, they have it pointing this way. They have the bread going this way. Sure. Looks good. All right, now we get some arches. They fit right into these black slots here. And I got no idea what these things are supposed to be. But let's make a bunch of them. So these are not as clear as the book would make it look. These are just solid, opaque ice blue. Which I don't know if it's called ice blue, but I've been calling it that the whole time. And you're not gonna stop me now. Yeah, I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Alright, these go here. and here. Then 4 single ones. All right, and these go here. Fantastic. All right, and then building big arches. Then securing them into place. And I'm out of pieces in the bag. Hydrate, good idea. Thank you, Molly. Am I more into cats or dogs, and which one would I rather own if I had to choose one? I don't really like either. We grew up as a cat house, basically my entire life, until around... I mean, my parents have had a cat house the whole time, until 5 or 6 years ago when they got a dog. No, it was after. Yeah, it was. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, 5 or 6 years ago seems right. That number might be off, but yeah, at one point they had 3 cats, and then 2 of them passed, and they got a dog, so they had a cat and a dog for a while. I very much like how chill cats are, that they'll just like exist and just like not worry about anything. I don't like how hyper dogs are. So if I had to be in a room with pets, I would definitely choose cats. But I wouldn't own either, because cleaning up after pets is disgusting. Not something that I want to do. And that is enough to make me not want a pet. Alright, that's gonna do it for stream. We get this little thing here. And next time, we're gonna open bag 41 and build more. Oh, these are pillars. Okay. That makes sense. These are the bases of pillars. Just let me get a good... It's gonna be hard to get this There we go. One of those frames will work. Thank you everyone for watching. I do appreciate it. Coming up on stream, if I pop this up. Tomorrow I'm playing more Hades 2. Where, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm probably gathering resources, trying to make myself more powerful. Give myself more spells. More abilities and whatnot. On Thursday will be... Oops, that's not centered. There we go. On Thursday will be Hollow Knight. I'll be trying to fight a boss. Here I was thinking those are cute plum wine bottles. It's weird that they support their roofs in these gazebos with plum wine bottles. You'd think that they wouldn't be that strong, but yet they're holding up the whole roof. Yeah, Hollow Knight on Thursday, where I try to beat one of the 3... Were they called Watchers? Dreamers? I don't remember. They're a giant boss thing that the game has been threatening me with for like 20 hours. On Friday is more Hades 2. And on Saturday is a Blueprint stream. And like I've said a few times, make sure that you watch every day this week, or catch the VOD every day this week to find out the secret message. Thank you everyone for watching. I do appreciate it. Thank you to Board Games PT for that follow. I hope to see you around, and I'll see everyone else later. Have a good one.